said, are we ready to get started? This is going to be an interactive thing. I'm not doing this by myself. If you've been to the Hats Awards before, you know that we've done a plated dinner, speakers, long evening, stuffy. Not that way anymore, okay? We're going to do a little bit more of a celebration. I need your help with that. Let's get a little bit of practice. There we go. I'm expecting rowdy. I'm expecting, standing and cheering and all that. So let's go. All right. Thank you, Jessie Widner on the guitar over here. Appreciate the music. I'm Mike Feltman, and I'm with Hats. It is our 55th anniversary of Hats. Kind of crazy. One of our founding members, I think, Joe Fitzgerald, is here with us. Joe? Thank you, sir. Hats is made up of 29 technical societies. That's the ones that are members of Hats. There's probably another 50 or so out there that we haven't recruited, but if you're a member of another society you want to join, it costs a whopping $0 to join Hats. Our members are technical societies, so we don't have individual members. Our points of contact are the leaders of each of your societies. So the new format this year, not virtual. We had a kind of a struggle coming out of the virtual world. Just getting participation. Everybody's wanting to kind of stay their meetings virtual. That's the same with us. We do a virtual board meeting. Kind of frustrating. Want to get things back to in person as well as these awards. So I expect this to kind of grow over the years coming up. We've had those big events at the Botanical Gardens. And we're off into more of a, I think, a different environment. Want to make this quicker. Want to make it more fun, more of a celebration. Can you help me with that? All right, you're getting the hang of it. I have spotters going around. If you're not cheering, then we're going to make you come up here and do karaoke. So, Freebird. Jesse, you know Freebird? Okay.
No.
He won't do it. You don't have enough money for me to play.
All right, there's a QR code on the card on your table. If you scan that, you'll get the agenda, and it's got the full program in it. We've also scattered a few programs, hard copies of the little ones around too. So you're welcome to grab those. Hats.org. So if you click on that QR code, it goes to hats.org, and there's it comes up, the first thing that comes up on the page is a yes, no, do you want to, what is it, Ron, accept?
You want to view the digital program.
Do you want to view the digital program, and then it'll go to the digital program. All right. One thing I want to say about all the societies, we are trying to update this thing is really wobbly. We're trying to update our contacts list, so we're trying to do that through the website. I've emailed a lot of you, so you can either reply back to any of the board members or go to our website and just put in your contact information there. All right, I want to say a special thanks to our sponsors. First of all, our gold sponsors, UAH. Who do we have from UAH here? Thank you very much, UAH. Appreciate you. Torch Technologies. If you would stand up, Torch Technologies. They've been a huge supporter of this event for many years. Special thanks to them. NDIA SMD Working Group. Joe. Thank you much. Silver sponsors, Redstone Federal Credit Union. We have any Redstoners here? I'm a member. Yeah. Is anybody not a member? Yeah, okay. All right, ASQ. Who do we have from ASQ here? That table over there? All right. There we go. Need a little bit more rowdy. Okay. Hazmat. And WEDC. When was that comment? Did that make it? In Logic? Joe, appreciate you, buddy. And CFD Research. Who's here from CFD? There we go, back in the corner. Thank you, sir. Our award sponsors for the Bill Roark Award is Torch Technologies. Makes sense, right? And our professional of the year, our Bill Roark Award, their sponsor is Teldon Brown Engineering. All right, I may have missed a few societies there, so I want to check with these. AIAA, I think AIAA is here at this table. Appreciate you guys coming. AFCEA, Jessica over here. And ASQ has about, we got NDIA. NDIA. I think WEDC is not here, right? Economic Development. Oh, we do have one here. All right, good. Representing. And then lastly, Women in Defense. I can always count on them. We're always rowdy. I like it. All right, thanks to the HATS board members, especially Ron Hackett. Ron right here. He's doing our website photography. He kind of pulled all this thing together on through the website. So thanks to Ron. All right, we're going to get into the awards. I want to update you a little because this gets to be a little bit confusing. Everybody that doesn't understand about we have what we call a Society Professional of the Year. It's not the HATS Professional of the Year, right? So when someone's nominated, that's a big honor for their society, and they're giving us their most outstanding person that year. And we want to honor that. We give them a plaque, right? So we call that the Society Professional of the Year. We're gonna give every nominee a plaque tonight. So we'll do that. Get pictures made for that, and then we give the HATS Professional of the Year out of those nominees, right? So they'll get a hand-blown glass trophies, custom made for us. We've done that for many years, and we have one of those for each the Professional of the Year and the Young Professional of the Year. A committee votes on the winners. Glad to know that's not me. And I didn't miss anything. No, that covers it. All right, let's move on. I want to recognize, first of all, the last year's winners, because we've done the last few years on virtual, right? Really tough to give an award virtually. It's cumbersome, clumsy. So we want to recognize those winners tonight that were last year's winners. So first of all, the Society of the Year was NCMA, the National Contract Management Association. Who's here from them? Anybody else here with you? Just right. Thank you. The YPOY, the Young Professional of the Year Roark Award went to Megan Clark as a member of NCMA. Megan? You still have your award, right? You didn't break it?
I do have it.
Okay. You didn't bring it? You don't carry it around with you?
I actually, crazy enough, do have it in my car because I'm moving my offices. I know that's over here.
You carry it around with you, don't you? I think I've seen you at the grocery store with it on your...
I'm proud of it.
I think we should be. All right, and lastly, the Professional of the Year Mugman Award went to Dr. YPOY. YPOY, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and he could not make it tonight. He's a professor, and he had a class he had to teach tonight, so sorry about that. But congratulations. All right. Our Young Professional of the Year Award is named in honor of Bill Roark. And so I want to tell you a little bit about Bill. Bill's a co-founder of Torch Technologies, as many of you know, and the co-founder of Starfish Holdings. And he has more than 30 years of Department of Defense-related experience. Under Bill's leadership, Torch has certainly been incredibly successful, but it has also been recognized for many national and local awards related to young professionals, to include one of the best places to work for millennials. And I think he got that award from two different places, Fortune magazine and Best Places to Work Society. Anyway, sorry, I don't have that. Bill's commitment to young professionals is second to none. He's been dedicated to young professionals throughout his career, and he's been provided support and leadership to many local STEM and young professional organizations to include Cap and Gown Project, Village of Promise, Summer Adventures and Learning, the Society of Torch Emerging Professionals, Leadership in Greater Huntsville's Connection Program, health establishments at local schools, mentoring of young entrepreneurs. Bill attended the University of Kentucky with a master's in physics and a bachelor's in mathematics, and for some reason is still a Kentucky fan. A lot of us down here don't understand that, but you know, they're doing okay this year, you know? Give Georgia a run. All right, Bill means a lot to our Huntsville community, but we are thankful for what he's meant to our young professionals in the Huntsville community. Bill, we are honored to have you with us tonight. Can you come up, Bill? Thank you so much for being here and supporting this program.
Good evening. I'm glad all of you could come. Gonna hold this thing tight, huh? I had a few comments here, and I'm not going to, in the spirit of being quick and funny, I'll try to cut some of it out and go straight to the point. I'm excited to be here to recognize this individual. An exceptional thing to be selected as the Young Professional of the Year. We got to recognize not only what they did in the past, but what they're going to do in the future. That's what I'm most excited about, is because as you look at these people that get honored tonight, I would challenge you to look at them 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. Without a doubt, they're going to make an impact in this community. They're going to pave the ways for others to come behind them and just create a better Huntsville and a better society for us to live in. So, without further ado, let's jump right in and see who these folks are.
Okay, I mentioned our award sponsor is Torch Technologies, and this award is given to the professional that is aged 35 or under in the Huntsville area that has provided outstanding service to the technical community, provided leadership to his or her technical area, made an impact as a volunteer to the community, and as a member of HATS in a technical society. You can see the list of past winners that are up here, but let's meet our nominees now. First, from NDIA Tennessee Valley Chapter, Sarah Smith. Sarah, through her strength and determination, has undoubtedly provided the willing hand to accept the torch that was passed to her from the next young professional generation. Sarah is a volunteer in several professional organizations, to include NDIA and Women in Defense. She has a varied background in finance, space, defense, STEM, cyber, and business. Sarah, could you join us? Where is she? There she is. Could you join us?
Yes.
This is a nominee. You still get a flag. Come up here. We're gonna take a picture. Sarah, you missed my spiel earlier on
I did.
how this works.
I missed it, I'm sorry.
Somebody will fill you in. All right. Our next nominee is from, appreciate the flash, Rod. It's from Women in Defense Tennessee Valley Chapter. It is Jaden Flynn. Jaden has excelled in her profession, rising quickly and impressively within Intuitive Research and Technologies Corporation as a young engineer and leading and mentoring other young professionals. She has engaged as an employee volunteer for Space Camp and Thanksgiving and Christmas charities, leading numerous Community Support Initiatives as Women in Defense Director of Awards and Scholarships. She's a member of the STEM Outreach Committee and a volunteer with her high school's volleyball team. Makes sense with your height. At Huntsville High School and club and travel teams. She supports AUM Foundation, UAH's Tech Trek Camp for Girls, it's a hard one to say, and UAH Girls in Science events. Jaden Flynn. Our next nominee and Professional of the Year from ASQ is Mallory Edwards. Mallory has excelled professionally in supporting the defense industry community, leading a team of engineers, particularly in serving on the ASQ Huntsville Section Leadership Committee and Women in Tech Huntsville. She is volunteering with AUSA, Redstone Huntsville Chapter, Women in Defense, Tennessee Valley Chapter, and National Defense Industrial Association, NDIA, representing them in STEM outreach activities. Mallory Edwards. And the moment we've all been waiting for. Front row, please. Jessica. Thank you.
And I'm excited to announce that the 2024 Young Professional of the Year is Mallory Edwards with ASQ.
That's so pretty.
Okay, we want to do hooray. I like that you're rowdy. This is good. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to the Society of the Year Award. This is a HATS Award for the Best Society. And I want to introduce you to Allison Rhen. I've only known you for a decade. Allison Rhen is president of HATS.
Good evening, everybody. Can I get everyone's attention, please? Thank you, thank you.
Good evening, Allison.
Thank you, Greg. Pleasure to be here. So HATS is honored to work with many great technical societies in North Alabama area. On the screen, you see past winners of the award, of this award. We present the Society of the Year Award each year with qualified nominations that are scored on the following criteria. Number one, the society must be a member of HATS. FYI, there's no cost to join. Nice blood. Number two, the society has demonstrated excellence in some professional, technical, or managerial work or activity that is concerned with the broad and beneficial technical, scientific, and social or economic consequences here in Huntsville, Alabama. This excellence shall be exemplified within the community. Number three, the society has exhibited an extraordinary dedication, creativity, or leadership in the technical work or activity they represent, resulting in excellent contributions to the technical and economic development of the city of Huntsville and the surrounding areas, including mentoring activities and volunteer work. Number 4, the society stands out among the HATS member societies by providing exemplary leadership to their members and the North Alabama technical community. This involvement and leadership shall have been long-standing with commitment and consistency. And number 5, the society has demonstrated excellence within the society in regard to member service, collaboration, and organization.
All right, thank you. On the screen, you see our nominees. First, the National Defense Industrial Association, Tennessee Valley Chapter, NDIA, TBC. In 2024, NDIA TBC has been supporting our defense, space, cyber technology community, STEM efforts within the local schools and universities, and supporting the men and women in our community through all NDIA TBC programs and events. NDIA. Got to clap twice, I guess. Our next nominee is HASBAT, Huntsville Association of Small Business and Advanced Technologies. HASBAT celebrates their 30th anniversary this year with highlights such as proposing legislation to the Alabama congressional delegation seeking a contractual preference for veteran-owned small businesses equaling $2 billion anticipated funding of DoD procurement appropriations. Recognizing 5 exceptional high school and college students with the HASBAT and HASBAT AUSA scholarships to continue their STEM-related education, and hosting the SMD Space and Missile Defense Small Business Showcase, presenting 27 small businesses at this year's SMD Symposium. HASBAT. The third one is Women in Defense, Tennessee Valley Chapter. The Women in Defense Tennessee Valley Chapter has excelled this year by prioritizing the community's needs through scholarships, mentorships, and professional development activities. The Women in Defense Tennessee Valley Chapter organizes, the Women in Defense Tennessee Valley organization fosters career development and professional growth opportunities by supporting STEMfast, green power initiatives at local schools, and various STEM-related projects with UAH. Additionally, Women in Defense focuses on developing leadership skills and establishing strategic connections through board and committee positions. Women in Defense. And fourth, the Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association, AFCEA. They serve the community in 3 capacities. One is professional engagement and career skill enrichment through our technical events focused on IA and cybersecurity that provide continuing education credits, and our Emerging Leaders program providing networking opportunities, resume building opportunities, and mentorships. Number 2, they provide educational funding support through high school grants and awards and a scholarship program. And AFCEA also supports the local defense contracting community by providing technical engagements, classified and unclassified, that support exchange between Redstone leadership warfighter needs and contractor solutions. AFCEA. All right, the big moment. Let's do the honors.
And the winner is FCO!
All of them here. Are you all over here?
Pictures a little bit forward.
Like this on wheels, this is good. All right, well, we're going to take a break here. Everybody good? I don't need more pictures at the moment, so let's move on. All right, next up is the Joseph Moquin Award. And that award sponsor is Teledyne Brown Engineering. I'd like to introduce Teledyne Brown Engineering Senior Director of Business Development, Debbie Batson, to help us with this award. Come on, Debbie.
Big step for me there, Mike. Thank you. Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, everybody. I am Debbie Batson with Teledyne Brown Engineering, but I'm also here tonight on behalf of Scott Hall. He's the president of Teledyne Technologies Engineered Systems segment, and also Teledyne Brown Engineering located here in Huntsville, Alabama. Scott's traveling this week, so he sends his regards, but we did tell him we would have this event on his calendar for next year. So I do want to start out thanking the Huntsville Association of Technical Society. I know they've been instrumental in our community for over 50 years, and I want to thank you for that. And also, Teledyne is excited to be a part of, I think Mike said, the 19th Annual Professional of the Year Award celebration. That means a lot to us. So I do have the honor to get to talk about Dr. Joseph Moquin. Mr. Moquin, so there's a couple things that I don't know if you know him, if everybody in here knew him or knows of him, so I wanted to share a little bit. I'm just going to read a little bit of that because I think it's very important and I don't want to mess that up. So Mr. Moquin moved to Huntsville in 1956 to what was then the Army Ballistic Missile Agency, and he served through the successful launch of our nation's first satellite, Explorer 1, in 1958. In 1959, he decided to leave the agency, and he became executive vice president of what was then Brown Engineering, under the leadership of President Milton Cummings. The company merged with Teledyne Incorporated, and in 1967 became what we know today as Teledyne Brown Engineering. Mr. Moquin was later promoted to president and CEO until his retirement in 1989. Mr. Moquin and Mr. Cummings, you can imagine these two guys in the 50s, setting the stage for us today, right? Was instrumental in leading the push for a research park district in Huntsville. So we're Huntsville, Alabama zoned 3,000 acres of land for the park that you know today in Huntsville as Cummings Research Park, and we got to have an acronym, so that's CRP, if you see it. So Brown Engineering was the first tenant, and it is the second largest research park in the U.S. So I never had the opportunity to meet Mr. Moquin, and if I did, I think I may have been too young to remember that. But I am a Huntsville native, and I grew up with Bill Moquin and his siblings in Huntsville High School. And I thought Bill might be here tonight, so I was going to tell him that he was a lot older than I am, but we'll talk about that another day. But my mom actually worked for Brown Engineering in the 60s when my dad was at NASA. So today it means a lot that when I walk through the halls of Teledyne Brown, Mr. Moquin's picture is in the main entrance hall. And it states in the left corner of that picture, Mr. Moquin was handpicked as Mr. Cummings' successor. I thought that was kind of cool, and that picture is there today. So Mr. Moquin was involved in our community, and he was instrumental in laying the foundation and shaping Huntsville to be the great city that we get to live in today. He was a leader, he was a visionary, and he stood to make a difference. So the Joseph C. Moquin Award represents excellence and leadership in your technical community, your company and organizations you represent, and your give back to the community with volunteering, mentoring, and leaving something better than you found it, which is recognition and a reflection of the nominees for the Joseph C. Moquin Award. So thank you.
Debbie. So, you know, it's kind of interesting that I don't know if you've seen the old pictures of Brown Engineering when it was over on Meridian Street, but they were off of downtown, right, just north of downtown. And so when he had the vision to say, hey, let's go out there and move past UAH, and UAH was tiny, I don't even know, I wasn't around, but it was tiny at the time. But that was just like cotton fields. Some of you might remember that. You know, everything past, what was it, Jordan Lane? I don't even know if Jordan Lane was here. It was just country, cotton fields. So what we know is Research Park and Research Park West now is there because Joe Oakland had the vision to move it out there past UAH. Very cool. Anyway, let's get on with the Moakman Awards. Let me give you the criteria for the award. This award is presented to a society member that has demonstrated excellence in some professional, technical, managerial, or community work, that is concentrated with the broad and beneficial technical, science, social, and economic consequences. This excellence shall be exemplified in his or her workplace or professional organization in which they are a participant member of, to include volunteer efforts in the community. This individual has exhibited an extraordinary dedication, creativity, and leadership in their work that results in excellent contributions to the technical and economic development of the city of Huntsville and the surrounding areas. Activities include, but not limited to, involvement in education, mentorship, training, knowledge transfer, and STEM activities. We've got some great nominees. We had some great nominees. I didn't expand on that with the Young Professional of the Year, but our nominees were all excellent this year. And again, we want to honor them with a plaque. So they are outstanding and deserve this award. For those that came in late, they're getting a plaque because they are we want to honor them as their society nominee. It's basically their professional of the year for their society. So that's pretty cool. So we want to honor them. First up, first nominee we have is from the Huntsville Association of Small Business and Advanced Technologies, HAZBAT. And that is Mr. Craig Seabrook. I didn't jump out of the way in time. As president of Seabrook Solutions, Craig Seabrook embodies the leadership approach of "we are here to build each other up," which he applies to company employees, federal customers, small business colleagues, local government, charities, and other organizations in the Huntsville community. Mr. Craig Seabrook.
Brown alumni, I must say.
Both of them.
So, Joe Fitzgerald worked for Teledyne?
Yes.
How many here worked for Teledyne at one time? Or as a subcontractor sometimes. All right. That was just a curiosity of mine. All right. Next nominee is from the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, AIAA, is Dr. Kurt Polson. Keep saying that wrong. Dr. Kurt Polson. He has provided pioneer technical leadership in the development and application of nuclear and other propulsion systems, enabling human and scientific exploration of the solar system and beyond, and has been a leader of great impact to the community over the past decade. Dr. Kurt Polson.
We're done?
Okay, next up. Next up is from the American Society of Quality, Dr. Fowler Michael Ayokanmi. Ayokambi has exemplified the mission for the American Society for Quality by giving his time and talents in quality engineering by teaching the next generation of students at Alabama A&M University. Dr. Ayokambi. These were all just super candidates. I wish we could give an award to all of them, but the committee voted. So, the envelope, please. Very good. But I don't have to instruct them anymore.
2024 Professional of the Year is Dr. Kurt Polston.
I'm not going to carry my car the whole time.
Thank you, Debbie, for your help there. Okay, like I said, short and sweet. That kind of wraps it up. We got plenty of food. Please stay around, socialize all you want. I want to again thank our sponsors, especially our gold sponsors, Torch Technologies, UAH, and NDIA Working Group. Thanks to everybody that's a HATS member society. Kind of spread the word. We'll make this a bigger celebration next year. Oh yeah, we want to do photos. Yeah, we want to do photos. Dr. Kurt, where do you go? We want to do photos with you and your society members up here afterwards. So we're going to do some pictures. If you want to take some pictures with some of the winners, please congratulate them as we dismiss here. And I just want to say thanks for coming. Please look out for us for next year. Check your email for your societies. Thank you, everybody.
This has been a Ron Hackett Music video production.